Hey, y'all. How's everybody doing today, tonight, this morning, whenever you see this replay? Hey, y'all, let me invite some people in here really quickly, and then let's get into our conversation. How's everybody doing today? I just have a quick question for y'all. It's really simple. What would happen if you stopped? What would happen if you stopped? And I know for some of y'all, you're like, stop what? Like, to complete the sentence. What would happen if you stopped any of the things that you were doing that were no longer serving you? What would happen if you stopped thinking the negative thoughts? What would happen if you stopped blaming everybody else for what you don't have? What would happen if you stopped beating yourself up? What would happen if you stopped all the negative self-talk? What would happen if you stopped? Have you ever thought about that for a minute? Like, what would happen if I just stopped? Hey, y'all, it's me, Tanisha O. I am the CEO of Blending Our Love Incorporated and the creator of the Forgiveness Lifestyle Movement. I am a best-selling author and a corporate trainer and keynote speaker, and I absolutely love what I get to do as a forgiveness coach, supporting business moms who are authors, speakers, and trainers or coaches in all types of various jobs, and they're doctors, they're nurses, but they own businesses, right? As well. And I help them break through. I help them get unstuck. I help them unleash their greatness and their brilliance in the world and heal and forgive. I help them to see their blind spots because these are brilliant women. Women I coach are brilliant women. They just have blind spots like we all have blind spots. I have coaches, they have a coach, and that's how this works. So if you need me for anything, DM me, reach out to me, and I'm here to support you. In the meantime, in between time, listen, y'all, I want to ask you, what would happen if you stopped? If you stopped beating yourself up all the time and you created something positive to say to yourself instead, if you stopped blaming everybody else for what you don't have and you took responsibility and accountability for what it is you want, what would happen if you stopped thinking about the past and trying to replay it? And if you would have just done it this way, if you could have just done it that way, what life would be like? What if you just stopped all of those things and accepted life the exact way it was? Accept it for what has happened. Acknowledge that things happen the way they happen and life is still happening in your favor. Accept the fact that you are who you are and you get to be a person that's making progress and healing and working through your life, and you get to be an expert. You get to be a work in progress and an expert. You are God's masterpiece, even in the midst of what feels like the end or brokenness. So what would happen if you freed yourself and replaced all of the blame and the hurt and the pain and the shame and the guilt for love and joy and gratitude and abundance and harmony and just self-love? What would happen if you gave yourself the grace to grow? What would happen if you gave yourself permission to be unapologetically you? What would happen if you made a decision to let go and forgive the people who hurt you the most? What would happen if you forgave yourself for the decisions that you made that you're just not so proud of? I can tell you what would happen. What would happen is you would become a new version of yourself. You would become the next level of who you're dreaming of. You would begin to live life on your terms as opposed to living it defined by all the people who've said you can or you can't, you should or you shouldn't. You would begin to trust your own inner voice, knowing that yes, I've made mistakes in the past. Yes, you didn't get it all right every single time, but yes, you still deserve to be trusted, and you're still worthy to be loved, and you're still forgivable, and you're still trustable, and you're still more than enough. You are resilient. So I just want to ask you, what would happen if you stopped holding on to the things that no longer serve you? Release them and you grow forward and move forward. I love y'all so much. I hope that you are brave and courageous today, starting today, to be brave enough to look in the mirror and trade the pain for peace. Trade the hiding for harmony. Trade the shame for sunshine. Trade the abandonment for acceptance. Trade it all. I promise you, as long as you commit 100% to voting for you and trusting you, you will never, ever lose. So I hope that we go from what would happen if to you telling the story of what happened when. Look at what happened when you traded all those things for what you really wanted. I love y'all so much, and I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. If you need me, you know where to find me. DM me. Reach me at forgivenesslifestyle.com. Here's the deal, y'all. For 48 hours, I am selling the Forgiving the Men Who Hurt You Masterclass series. It's a 4-part series. Dope. Forgiving your father, your spouse, your ex, your boss, because a lot of bosses are men. Forgiving the men who hurt you. We're about to break through some myths. We're going to break through a whole lot of different areas so that we can continue winning and coming out on top. I love y'all. I'll put the link for that in my bio and in the comments right now for you guys to join the masterclass. It's $17. Value is $697, and it's going to be probably 6 to 8 hours of content for you. You can join the class live or you can join the replay. I love y'all so much, and I'm gonna see y'all soon. Ciao.